not a game, it's a rich thing.
Welcome back, loves. It's your girl, Binky Bianca. You could call me Binky, you can call me Bianca. You know, my friends call me both, so it's all good. I'm finally back with another video. It's been a minute. I apologize. I've actually been working on some things that I will be sharing soon, and I'm very excited. Today's video is about the Apres Gel-X Base Color tips. I bought mine in a natural coffin shape medium length, and it's part of the Art Me collaboration with Apres. These come in sizes 0 through 9, as a lot of nail systems do. There is an extra slot for a size 00, but those sizes are not provided, and I was a bit bummed because I could use a slightly larger thumb. These tips come pre-colored with 5 base colors: milky white, a light tan, a darker nude, a light pink, and a dark pink. And today we're going to be working with the light pink. And those colors aren't the official names. That's just what they look like to me. But before I start a new system, I take a few minutes and I size the tips. I make note of the sizes for each finger and save it as a reference on my phone. And this just saves me time when I'm ready to do my nails. I can just go to the sizes I need. And another thing that I really like about these tips is they put the tip size in the base area of the nail, not the tip top of the nail. And I don't cut these down. So I really like the numbers not showing through. Of course, you're going to drill the base area, the nail bed area of the nail for adhesion purposes. And when you do that, you're actually going to go ahead and drill off that nail tip size. So that will go away. I also do drill on the outside, around the sides, and the bottom portion of the nail just to thin it out a little bit more. This helps them to look better during grow out, and this makes them more flush with the nails. That's a tip that I actually learned from Jessica's Nails on IG. You're going to repeat that with all the tips. You're also going to do your normal nail preparation for this, just pushing back your cuticles, and if you have cuticle bits for your nail drill, using those to go around the edges of the nail and make sure that anything on the nail that has grown out is removed for adhesion purposes. And you're going to take your hand file and gently file your nail. You're just trying to rough it up so that the nail tip that you're adding has something to adhere to. And then, of course, remove excess nail dust out of the way. Now, I actually did not buy the complete Apres nail gel system, but I do have my own dehydrator and primer. So right now, I'm just going to apply the dehydrator to my nails, and I'm going to apply this to all the nails. And what this does is just clean the nail surface and also removes any excess oils that could cause an issue, especially issues with lifting and nails staying on. So next we're going to use the nail primer, and again, this is part of any normal nail system that you would do, whether it's acrylic, hard gel, etc. And we're just going to apply that to all the nails. Once that is dry, we're going to apply the Apres Gel-X Extend gel, and we're going to apply that to each nail, just a thin layer on each nail. And if you have a larger nail lamp, I recommend go ahead and putting this on each nail and then curing the whole hand under the nail lamp for 30 seconds. That just cuts down on time for me, I found, versus doing one nail at a time. Every single step, I just at least do this one step with all nails at once. And my nails get a heat spike quickly because I have thin nails. So just take them out when you feel that heat spike so you get comfortable again if you have thin nails like myself. And put it back in and finish curing. So next we're going to apply the Gel-X Extend Gel to the inside of the nail tip. And we're going to apply it where we had roughed up the nail bed area. You're going to apply it thinly on the sides and a little bit more in the middle, still thinly, but just a little bit more, just to make sure that you have enough. That's the tricky thing, making sure you have the right ratio there, right amount of gel. And what you're trying to do is make sure you don't have any air bubbles in the gel, but also you don't want it to overflow and come out of the sides and the bottom. So it's a learning curve. You just, the more you do it, the better you get. So I'm using my Kiara Sky nail lamp here, and I do turn it on before I actually put my nail on, or the tip on my nail, just because then I can just put my finger on quickly. So I'm checking, making sure no air bubbles, giving it great pressure, and then just placing it under the lamp for the remainder of the time until the light goes out. And that Kiara Sky lamp is very, very useful when doing my own nails. So that's why I just love it. And I definitely use it every time I do this kind of nails. So the nail's secure, feels good. So now we're going to repeat the same step with the pointer fingernail. And again, just applying a thin layer of the Gel-X Extend Gel into the base area of the nail. And like I said, thinly on the sides, but a little bit more in the middle, just to make sure we have enough Gel-X gel in there, or Extend Gel in there, that there won't be any air bubbles, but not too much that it'll come spilling out of the sides and down at the bottom near the cuticle area. So I'm going to move my Extend Gel out of the way. I'm going to get ready to place the nail on my pointer finger, but of course turn on my lamp first. Make sure slowly that I start at the base by my cuticle and then press down gently. No air bubbles, nothing coming out the sides, and nails on straight, and then just place my nail under the lamp. And repeat steps with all of my nails. And then I'm going to put my whole hand under my larger lamp for a 60-second cure. And this is going to ensure that they're all on good, the gel is cured, and everything is great. So now you can see the nails are beautiful. They're actually like gorgeous as is. Honestly, you could put a top coat on them and be done with your manicure at this point, if you choose. Now there are these little scratchy tips on them, and all you need to do is just take your hand file and just file those off. It just takes a second to get those. Literally, it's just a little quick filing, and they're gone. They're out of there. But yeah. And then I did notice with this one, I had a little overflow with the gel, the Extend Gel. So like I said, it's a learning curve. I'm not perfect at this, but you kind of learn more or less as you go along how much to put in the nails as you're working with the products. But yeah. So with these nails, I actually wasn't sure what design I wanted to do. So the design really morphed as I was recording the video. I really didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, because what I initially wanted to do did not work out for whatever reason, what I was practicing. So I just kind of winged it because I was ready to do my nails, and I just figured it out while I was recording, and it came out okay. So I did tape on 2 nails, and then the main part of the design really is the use of the stones that I purchased, as well as some mermaid hollow glitter that I purchased, and just kind of toying with those two as a combination, seeing how they look together, but really just trying to figure out how I wanted to configure the stones and what I wanted them to look like. Like, I just kept going back and forth with this. You could definitely see a little bit of uncertainty as I was doing the nails, and then I always flip them my finger like the other direction, just to make sure if I'm doing something that's supposed to look in a straight line and in the middle of my nail, I'll flip it over just to make sure that from that angle, that's the angle show your hand to people, that from that angle it looks straight as well, because I do have crooked fingers and they look funny from me. So yeah, like I said, I just continued to work on these nails. I actually thought I was done. This is before I realized that I wanted to go ahead and use the hollow glitter. So I ended up going back to that finger and adding it as well later on. But This glitter just looked interesting to me, and I was trying to achieve a look that I saw another nail person do. So yeah, and see, I had filed my nails here. I thought I was gonna use gel polish and do something. I just didn't know, but enjoy watching me figure out my nail design. I hope you like it. And we're done. Look how beautiful these nails turned out. I was really pleasantly surprised with how the design turned out because, again, I really didn't have a complete idea of what I wanted to do, so I was just kind of winging it. But the combination of the mermaid hollow glitter along with those particular stones really were a match made in heaven. The nails look beautiful. The light just kept catching them. That's why I was trying to move my hands around, or my hand around, my fingers around as much as possible just to try to catch it so that the camera could see it, because in person you really can see it, but on the camera it's a bit muted. So I did run, and I'm a little extra, what can I say? So I went and put on some rings to dress up my hands and really try to bring the look out even more and just show it off more. But I'm definitely in love with this look. My favorite look I could honestly say that I've ever done on my nails to date. And the beauty of it is these particular tips were pre-colored, so really all I had to do was adhere the tips and then decorate them, and it was done. So they were actually one of my fastest sets I've ever done. I really love them. And that was going to be the end of the video, but I actually caught a glimpse of my nails in the mirror in the restroom, in the bathroom when I was washing my hands. And so I wanted to try to get some footage of that under those lights just to try one more time to show how beautiful the nails are. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know in the comments, like, share, subscribe, and let me know if you'd be interested in this as a press on set. Bye for now.